Hi guys, welcome to Heartlight Tarot and Astrology. This is going to be a full moon in Scorpio reading for the sign of Taurus. This happens on April 23rd at 4 degrees. So you are a fixed sign. You will definitely be feeling it. And if you have any other fixed placements, so Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo, as well as Taurus for the first 0 to 10 degrees, you're definitely going to be feeling this shift and this culmination, this ending kind of. If you think about what happened about 6 months prior, maybe in the fall time, if you set any intentions or what was going on in that part of your life, this is going to be the culmination and the fruition of that, whatever happened during the fall time. So for you guys, this full moon is going to be happening in your 7th house of other people, your partnerships, your legal contracts that you have with others. So that could be friends, really, really close friends that you work with daily, that have an impact on your, life on a daily basis. That could be a partner, that could be a business partner, that could be any kind of legal contract you have that ties you to somebody else. So maybe you're ending some kind of contract with someone else. Maybe you are in a separation and things are finally final, or not legal separation, maybe, or like what was I trying to say? Divorce. That's possible as well. It's squaring the first house energy. So I don't know if you guys have heard, but we have this really life changing, this big deal, Uranus and Jupiter conjunction in in Taurus, in your sign. Um, Jupiter has been in your sign for, I believe, the last year, and let me know how that has been. Jupiter expands things. So have you been noticing an expansion in your beliefs, an expansion on the way that people see you? Have you expanded your physical look, your personality? How has your personality really grown and opened and changed to become more open-minded, possibly? But Jupiter has been there. Uranus has come. It's been in there as well. Not as long as Jupiter, but it's coming into conjunction with Jupiter. Uranus and Jupiter are coming in conjunction with each other, and they're squaring this full moon in your 7th house. So this energy of Uranus and Jupiter, they're going to be in your 1st house, and it's, this aha moment, this I know who I am, and I finally figured it out. Or maybe you are finally at a point where you're happy with the way that you look, and the way that you feel in your physique. Maybe your personality is something that becomes more aware to you. You understand why you are the way you are, and it's almost as if it was meant to be that way. And you feel completely and totally comfortable with who you've become and your beliefs, and you're okay with your outlook on life, and you've learned enough until this point to feel wise enough. This energy hasn't happened since 1941, and you will not see it again. So pay attention on April 20th, so 420 for some of you. You're really going to have a mind expansion and a very, maybe even a spiritual awakening for yourself and your physique and your physical identity, because this energy is happening in the house of you. It's a really big deal. But as far as this full moon goes, it squares the full moon, so it might be putting tension, because squares put tension on some kind of legal contract that you have. Maybe you don't want to be part of it anymore, and you're really trying to get out of it because that's not who you are anymore, and that's not how you feel anymore. Or maybe you're trying to sign a contract because you want to become more committed to something, or maybe you're thinking about getting married finally. That could be as well, but the other person doesn't want to, or maybe you don't want to get married anymore and that person does. So it's putting a square and a tension on your house of relationships. Pluto is also part of this square. Okay, so like I mentioned, squares tension, right? It's a 90-degree angle. Pluto entered into Aquarius this year. It's going to leave, but then come back. But in my experience, it's going to be there long enough for you to see what exactly the type of status that you're going to be having, or give you kind of a taste, because it's in your 10th house of career, politics, profession, your public standing. It's literally changing your status out in the world, because Pluto is about change as well, like Uranus, but it actually like transforms from the inside out. It like rips the building down and builds a new one. Okay, so these things are squaring each other. So I think that maybe you're really thinking about, something in regards to these aspects. What little thing in your mind has been, coming up a lot lately? You're going to really know the answer here once this full moon hits. Once it's right after this Uranus and Jupiter conjunction. You're going to really know what steps you need to take and who you are, okay, in regards to these things, these topics. We're also coming up on your season. It will be your season. Happy birthday for you Taurus placements. I'm going to get you guys a tarot card. I already shuffled before, but I like to shuffle a little bit more. Your current energy is a Fool, taking a leap of faith. Maybe that's what it is that you're doing. Maybe, considering Taurus is this placement of comfort. It's like, what do I have? What quality is it in? I'd rather go without than not having quality, right? It's like a very earthy energy. It's about sex and growth and, expansion. So I feel like maybe you're going to be taking a leap of faith on something new, and maybe not staying too rigid in your belief systems, because Taurus has a very earthy, positive, Mother Nature, a lot of positive energies, but every zodiac sign has their darker sides. And maybe you just feel like you've been holding on to things a little too tightly on your outlook on life. And it's time to kind of take advantage of this, solar eclipse in Aries energy, right? You just had the solar eclipse in Aries energy in your 12th house of self-undoing, and, what's going on in your mind emotionally, your repressions, your sacrificial service, right? Maybe you might be taking a leap of faith and changing and taking the moves you need to make with this solar eclipse in Aries energy. Okay, because Aries is an initiator. It's about saying yes to things, and it was ruled by the North Node. It's about moving forward. If you haven't checked out my last video, I would check those out. I go into more depth about the solar eclipse. Those are in my video list. But maybe with this full energy card, you're feeling like it's time to let go of some mental baggage and just go ahead and start taking more risks. Okay, not always playing it safe, and just taking the knowledge that you know towards your next steps, if that makes sense. I'm going to get you guys an energy for your recent past. So what started all of this? The Justice. Maybe you're trying to create more balance in your life. This reminds me of the lunar eclipse in Libra that we had. It was the beginning of this solar eclipse energy. Okay, but the lunar eclipse in Libra was about finding more balance in your life that was imbalanced, so that when the solar eclipse energy comes, you're able to take that, leap of faith and kind of move forward, because you're on a more even playing field, if that makes sense. So maybe you were thinking about what type of service that you gave to people, how you took care of yourself, behind the scenes. Was it you taking more care of other people and less of yourself? Was the health of your pets just like preceding your health, or vice versa? Was your health and diet not up to par? Were you taking care of other people more than you were yourself? Were you evening out the playing fields at work? Like, what was happening in your recent past? You taking, I feel like this energy of this solar eclipse really has had an effect on you. It's really showing up in your full moon reading. Well, everything's connected right now, because the solar eclipse connects to everything, right? And this is your chart. So you're balancing out the playing field here. You were, because the Justice, she's holding scales and she's keeping them in a balance, right? So maybe that's what you were doing. You weren't giving too much, and you weren't letting people take from you. Or, maybe somebody let you know that you needed to give more, and you felt like that was a good idea to save the relationship. However this works for you, whatever way whatever way the cookie crumbles. I don't think I've said that in a long time. So upcoming energy, you have the Sun. So Leo energy. I feel like this is your season, right? We're coming up on Taurus season. I am filming this in Aries season, but we're coming up on your season, Taurus. Like I was saying before, happy birthday, but the Sun is in your first house. It's your solar return, right? well, if you're a rising, that's not necessarily true, but for Taurus sun people, this is your solar return. Also, whatever, Taurus lands in your chart, wherever the sun is. So it's shining a light on things that need to be either mopped up, cleaned, or just accepted and truly accepted for how it is. And the fact that you had that solar eclipse in your 12th house, that's what you're doing. I think that if you go back to your solar eclipse readings, you also got the sun in that reading. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So you're just moving towards this ultimate childlike hope. You are letting the light shine on the darkness and just completely accepting things how they are, not trying to fix everything. Because when you were trying to fix everything, it kind of took away from you taking care of yourself. That's the vibe I'm getting through this. Yeah, but I feel like you're going to be shining the light on a lot of darkness in your life, or maybe help people around you shine a light and be more positive and be more hopeful and be more optimistic. So I feel like with the full and the sun here, those are very, very similar energies of looking to the future and not expecting, certain outcomes, just going to the future and just knowing it's going to work out for you because you have this new way of looking at things, this new way of acceptance, and all your knowledge that you bring along with it, right? I'm going to get you guys a animal spirit card. You guys got the lizard. I remember this one from the last reading because Aries just got lizard as well. And it's like you need to dream a little bit more is what the card is saying overall. I'm going to look it up again so I can read exactly what it says, but yeah, so if you think about it with the lizard, it's always prepared, right? It's always kind of knowing what step comes next so it can ultimately prepare. The lizard is an expert in the realm of sensory perception, as if it was a sixth sense. The lizard hears what it is yet to be spoken and sees what is yet to manifest. Although this is an amazing gift, it can easily wear the lizard down. Big crowds, lots of travel, or overstimulation will drain a lizard of their magical essence. This card is an indication to pull back from the bright lights in big city and return to the inner artist. What's been whispering your name? When in balance, artistic, telepathic, spiritual. When out of balance, elusive, non-committal, and flaky. To bring into balance a creative project. So you're being asked to go within and really dig deep for like some kind of art project or some kind of way to express yourself, right? Because if there's anything that I learned about Scorpios, considering this is a Scorpio full moon, if there's anything that I've learned is that they're very passionate people, okay? And a lot of them like to create and maybe work with this energy of the full moon to kind of release whatever it is that you've been working towards. I wouldn't say release it, but like listen to that little voice about what's been bothering you in regards to these areas. Let me know in the comment box below how this resonates with you. But listen to that little voice, but don't forget to create and don't forget to play. Don't take it too seriously. Just allow yourself to trust yourself. Allow self-trust is what I'm saying. What else did I want to say to you guys? If you haven't yet, hit the notification bell, subscribe to my channel, let me know how you like this reading, comment in the comment box below, and let me know where in your chart this is highlighting, and also what part of your life has been changing and what are you coming to a completion with. So I'll see you guys next time, Scorpio. I mean, not Scorpio. Scorpio full moon reading. I'll see you next time, Taurus, and take care, okay?